I had questions when I watched your recent I watched all your videos basically.
Thank you, man.
Um, I had questions when I was watching them, but it was like 2 days ago. And now I'm like blank, and I just wanted to see if someone here has a question that maybe I had already, but I need to just look at it or just remind me of the questions again. So
Yeah, I mean, you
let
can
me see.
always ask the same question because your question might be slightly different because
Yes.
you might be looking at different things than somebody else. So it's not an issue for me if people ask me the same questions, you know. So,
Okay.
but if you can share your screen, it's much easier for me to understand what you're doing and what you're talking about, if it's
Okay.
possible.
Yeah, it would be possible. Let me see. I'm just not really focusing on charts right now. I just um, I'm like checking all of them basically because I just got to the computer. So
Okay, okay.
I need to see what's up first.
Yeah.
And I also wanted to ask because of your like model you have when you check in the forced in the 4-hour candle
Yeah.
on the opening and closing. Are you entering? I know you're just checking of price, and it's because you have experience and looking at the charts. You can read a chart like a book, basically, as I understand it. But when you check on the opening of the candle or closing on the opening of the candle, do you check based in which direction the first candles are opening, or are you checking um, where more price action is, or how does that basically work?
Okay. Yeah. That's a good question. Are you seeing these charts now? Wait.
Yes,
Yeah. So are
I
you
see it.
seeing 8 now? Or oh no, you're still seeing. Wait. How do I?
I'm still seeing 3.
Yeah. I see. Wait.
On Discord,
Yeah.
you have
Yeah. I
it
focused on.
focused
Yeah.
on.
Exactly. I'm recording this video, so it's going to be on YouTube as well. So you're going to see it later.
Perfect.
But I think
Perfect.
what is important to know. I'm going to write it down here for you. Okay. So
Yes.
the first thing, if you're new to this, so I'm not saying delete everything you know. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if you want to do some of the things and elements that I'm doing, the highest probability that you want to look for is the 4-hour candle around 10 a.m. New York, because this is where most volume is. Yeah, this is where I think most people are trading. I think, but
Yeah, because Wall Street is
yeah,
active there.
yeah.
Yes.
So that's why I'm saying the 4-hour candle. So that's going to open in 20 minutes. Let's focus
Yeah, 20
on,
minutes. Yes.
no, let's not focus on Nasdaq. Let's focus on gold. And what I mean about what I mean when I say around, it could also be 10 minutes before the close. It could also be 10 minutes after the close. It doesn't really matter. But the closer it is to the close and open, the probability is going to be higher. So this is the first thing. Yeah. The second thing is you're going to look for. So let me. And the second thing, you're going to look for confluences. Confluences can be many things. Yeah? And maybe if you can share your screen later, maybe you're already doing a lot of these things. But what are confluences? For example, the bias. Yeah?
Yes.
If you look,
The higher time frame bias, you
yeah,
mean?
if you
Yes.
look here, although it went down, it's eventually going up. Yeah.
Yes.
Don't ask me how I know this. I don't know. Some people, they think I'm some kind of wizard. I can look and I don't know. Eh? But this later, I'm going to explain to you why this is not even relevant for your entry. But if you want to increase the probability, this is what you'll be looking for. So bias, you might want to look for support, resistance. But what this really is, I don't know. But what might be support and resistance? This could be support and resistance. You see these candles here that are clustered together?
Yes.
Yeah, so nobody entered my call when I was doing trades 8:30. I'm going to upload a
8:30.
video later, and I'm going to explain this in depth in that video. I'm going to upload it today. Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah.
Perfect.
But these are the things that you look for. So you're looking for confluences, higher time frame confluences. So am I seeing? No, wait. Let me do one. Wicks. Yeah, wicks really important. Sorry. Wicks, really important. So you're just going to screen this. Yeah? So you're going to look at wicks. In this case, the price is trending. Yeah, so you're not going to see those what you might have seen here, but we're seeing bodies. But that's what you're looking at. You're just going to screen. Am I seeing wicks? Yeah. So if I want to go long, I want to see wicks on the downside.
On the downside, yeah,
Yeah,
because price went away from the bottom.
exactly. And you're not
Yes.
going to you're not going to overthink this. You're just going to screen it, blah, 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 and you're going to look at this.
Okay.
That's the only thing. You're not going to say, well, no, or you're going to create conspiracies. No, just screen this. Am I seeing wicks on the downside? Again, because the price is trending, you're not going to see them because the price just want to move up. Yeah. Let me see. Where's the thing? And higher time frame confluences. So you're going to see this later on YouTube, but I have 8 other charts open.
Yes.
And I'm going to say, what is the price doing? Well, obviously the price wants to go long. So I'm going to look for a long. Yeah. So these are your things that you're looking at. And you might have more things, I don't know. And then you're going to go to the 15-second charts. You can go to the 1 minute chart. You can go to the 5 minute chart. But the downside of those charts is you're going to have a big stop loss. And what I'm emphasizing in my videos, you want to be in the trade really fast. And then you just look for an impulsive move to the upside. Yeah.
And when you see an impulsive move on the upside, you wait for a retracement and then you enter.
I don't do that. But if you go in my Discord, in my entire model channel,
yes,
you're seeing there where I'm also saying you can do that. I am not doing it. Why? Because if I want to be in this trade, so wait, otherwise we're going to do a lot of things together. So if we look at this here, what I wrote down, obviously I would look for a long here.
Yes.
And so I would enter here for a long. And I would just do a small scalp. I'm not saying the price is going to go here or here. It's also not part of my model. Yeah. So that regarding your question. Yeah. And you asked me retracement. The downside of retracement is this. This is my experience. You can wait for the retracement. But my experience is if I'm not going to enter here or maybe here, yeah, and the price does this, sometimes it does this.
Yes.
And but again, you have to this is not going to break or make the model. This is something that is personal. Maybe you want to wait for another confirmation. And in my opinion, from my experience in trading, the only confirmation that I have seen are these impulsive moves. So these are the confluences that you look for. But this is the confirmation that the price wants to move away from the area. I don't have any other confirmations that I'm using. The only confirmation that I'm using is this. Yeah.
Okay.
What are you trading right now? What is your model? What are you looking for? What are you trying to do in your trading?
Nothing specifically. I was trading a few years ago. Then I stopped.
Okay.
Because I had other stuff to do in my personal life, stuff like this. And I started again like I guess a month ago. And now I'm trying to get to a point where like I'm basically paper trading now, and I get to a point where I maybe can where I say to myself I'm good enough that I can start it for real with real money.
Yeah, that's really good, man. My advice is always to do something with real money is when you can prove to yourself you can do it with fake money, right?
Yes,
Paper
exactly.
trade. So some people, they do it a week. No, man, you have to do it 2 months, 3 months. You have to be consistent in this. So just as a free advice, maybe you have different rules, but prove to yourself that you can trade with fake money 2 months or 3 months, and then
Yes.
if you think I have my psychology in order, my emotional things in order, I'm gonna start. Again, I'm not giving financial advice, so I'm not in a position to say this, but I mean, judging by what you're saying, I think you're a smart guy, and you
I
know
mean,
what
I
you're
guess
talking about.
it's the only logical thing for me. I would
Exactly.
never
Yeah. Yeah. If you've been
throw
watching my
thousands
video,
of
yeah, if you've been
yes,
watching my videos, I always talk about use your brains. Yeah, like or
yes.
use common sense instead of just following what other people are saying. Man. Yeah. So are you able to share your screen, or
I mean,
so we
I can
can
share this.
just look? I mean, this is the I'm doing this for free. I mean, so many people, I have like 20 people asking me to do this for free, and then nobody joins. Are you using indicators, or what are
No,
you?
nothing,
No, not yeah, good.
nothing. Basically, just I mean, I have only this basically, but I don't really use it. It's just on my chart.
Yeah. I'm not against indicators. I think everyone should use what they're using, but I think most of the indicators, they are distractions because you're then focusing on something while the move is happening, or
Exactly.
so you have to be really
And
careful.
I've come to that realization on myself because I started out as every other basic retail newbie trader.
Yeah.
Use RSI, use that, and you look for those confluences when RSI is overbought and you short and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And I've tried that, and it of course it doesn't work. And every time I tried some strategy, I came to the conclusion, okay, it's basically the indicators are useless for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's why I when I saw your videos, I thought to myself, oh, that's exactly the way I want to trade, because I also look basically at price action and maybe support and resistance zones, like, for example, wait, where's my brush? Like this zone here.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Look for that. See how candles react in in these zones, and then trade based on that.
And do you? So I just explained to you the confirmation for me is an impulsive move. In
Is
that
an
diet.
impulsive move.
Are you
Yes.
also looking at that? What is your
Yes.
entry? When are you like saying, okay, I'm going to enter now?
My entry is, I mean, unfortunately, I don't have TradingView on a premium account. I use,
Okay.
wait a minute. I use Quant because it's free
Quantar
for
is
me.
really good because,
Yes.
especially with this model I'm doing, when you hold right mouse click on the chart, you can see how much you're going to lose.
Yes.
And then you can immediately change the contract. So you can always enter with 30. Or let's say you want to enter only with 30 every time, regardless of how big the stop loss is. I love this feature. I'm also using Quantar.
Yeah, and I use Quanta because I can paper trade there with AMP futures.
Yeah.
And
But
there I have the
on
real time data.
yeah, and on Quantar you also have more charts, that you
Yes,
can.
yes. I have like 6 charts on
Yeah,
Quanta,
yeah,
something like that.
yeah. So that's important. They don't. I mean, so many people they only have like 1 or 2 charts open. This is not going to work.
Yeah, exactly. It's you lose too much information if you
Yes,
look at
yes.
only the 1 minute, for example,
Yeah.
because
So
you lose the overall picture of the chart very
yeah.
easily.
Exactly. Yes. But let's say this, what we call support. Where would you then enter if you would use or apply your model? What would you be looking for?
Yeah, well, I would be looking like when I see the chart coming down here. Well, let's start with the daily. For example, we are definitely in an uptrend, but lately, because I've followed the S&P, we're now on a small downtrend, I would say, because we came up here and we fell down again.
Okay.
So we're on a. I think we're in a tricky situation because we are on support here, like in this range, where it bounced already, and we bounced again here. So for me, it's tricky now. I would have tried to long this somewhere in this range.
Yeah.
But not really sure where, basically, because I've said before, I just came to the chart and yeah.
Yeah, but let me see at the 50. This is the 1 minute chart you have open?
This is the 1 minute chart of the S&P.
Wait one moment. S&P.
The ES.
Okay.
Hey, good morning. Can I join?
Of course, man. Of course, everyone can join. Let me see. Yeah. So if you go to my screen, I want to show you something.
Yeah, see it.
Let me see. Let me remove this. If you go, let me see if this is. Oh, yeah. If you see my 1 minute and the 15-second chart.
Yes.
So I'm not seeing anything in here. If you're watching my videos, we're not really seeing an impulsive move to the upside. You might argue, you might argue this one here, but you see how this candle, I'm going to mark this candle for you. You see how this green candle here, that is making or creating this up move, it's not really bigger than the previous candle. So for me, I would not enter here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm not now saying in hindsight, yeah, because of what you just told me, support resistance, enter here. No, because the things that I just explained to you were, wait, where are my, these things?
Yes.
Let me add one more thing here. That was the confirmation. That's it. So this is the entire model. This is what I'm doing. I'm not, and I swear I'm not doing anything else. I don't have any secret lying behind on a chart. This is what I'm doing. I'm only doing this, but you're not seeing that. If you go to, where is it here? You're not really seeing that here. Let's screen some of these charts where we might see the model. Yeah. So let's maybe, you might say here, this one, but not really bigger than this one. So maybe let's go to BTC. This one also really difficult. You see how these clustered candles here, and then we have this move here. Let's go to gold. Sorry, what was the time here? 9:45, 9:41, 9:41. Yeah. So this is difficult. This, and nobody should be trading. But so this is what I would be looking for. You know, like I would not be trading. I would definitely not enter it because it goes against these rules.
Yes.
Yeah. And when you become better, you're not gonna wait for the 4 hour. You're gonna look at the 1 hour. But that's for another thing. Yeah. Okay. So maybe that's something you can work with, and then maybe next week or in 2 weeks you join the call again, and then we talk more about this. But again, if you have more questions,
yeah, maybe somebody else has a question.
Yeah, maybe somebody else wants to join.
If I can, of course, I have the question.
Yeah, Rafal is your name, Rafal?
Yeah, it's me. It's me.
How are you doing, man?
Well, thanks for this call. Thanks for letting me be in here. Just give me a minute because I will connect from the computer because right now I'm on the phone. But I want to show you something which
no problem, man.
Just a minute. I'm in front of the computer now. We're joining right now. Yeah. Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So I'm on the computer. I will share my screen. I will show you something like basically what works for me. And I just want an advice because I've spent much time on learning strategies and stuff like that, and I just like waste a lot of the time. And what I found, what works for me, like I understand it might look like it's a little bit gambling, but it works. I basically traded that for one month, and there's no day when I leave the day without the profit. Yeah, just let me share the screen. It will be easier to talk on the charts. Just a second. It's like my problem is distractions. I mean, I'm getting a lot, and it's my biggest issue in the trading, because basically what I'm doing, I will show you. This is, for example, for today. This was the Friday where I traded, and
just to be clear, these spaces are losses and wins.
Yeah. This is the way I see the charts, and I mark them up, how I win and how I lose, and what I'm trading and what I'm doing. Like, I know it might look crazy in some kind of experts and traders, and some might say, "Oh, you're doing bad," but basically, it worked for me.
Okay, nice.
And what I want to show, like those dots, those stars and dots, like at the higher time frames, and it's actual on the 1 minute. And what I'm doing, I will just explain it very clearly, just on the lines. Like this is some kind of swing trading, and it's like this is the high, this is the low, and those highs and lows needs to get confirmed for me. And how they get confirmed, I will explain you that.
Okay.
This dot shows up when the candle, last up candle, will be closed, price will close below the last up candle when the price went higher. So this is the confirmed high. And opposite side, it's like this is confirmed low, but when it get confirmed, it didn't get confirmed on this candle closure above, but it get confirmed on this candle closure above. Why? Because this price haven't closed with the body. It's for me. It's how I see the charts based on my experience. So this is the close of the candle with the wick. So we need to close above this candle with the candle to go for the long setups like this.
Okay.
And that's how there's logic in my trading when I determine direction of the trades, like over here. So basically, maybe on this chart, maybe I will explain this setup, why it was win, because direction was going for the shorts. It was going for shorts. And my rules are until 7 a.m. of the New York time. Sorry for my English, because it's not very good. I started to learn English 2 years ago, so I hope you understand.
Man. It's really good. Don't worry.
Yeah, thank you. But let's go to the point. So basically what I do, I just got rules with 2 pips, 2 points stop loss with the 6 points take profit. No matter what, I don't care about anything, because I used to watch for the perfect entries. I used to watch for the perfect order blocks and stuff like that, and it didn't work. I get more confused. I get more depressed by trading. And what I started to do, when the direction, like this valid high occurred after closing below this candle, so I was looking for short setup. And then it's sometimes based on luck. Maybe some people will say it's luck, but it's about I'm treating trading as a math, as the numbers game, only numbers game. Like, it's not about the luck. No matter where I will enter with the perfect entry, I tend to lose. If I will chase the markets, I tend to lose. But let's say if I would enter here, I would lose. Yeah, it will be lose. Of course, I accept that. Like over here was the lose. But what I did, I've just pressed the button for sell, and then 1 for free. This is the setup, 1 for free, and won. Basically, I'm risking only $40 per one trade, and overall, if we take a look on those setups, like over here, of course I had more wins. Yeah, of course I had more wins, but it's 1 for free. But let's imagine over here in this situation, my psychological aspect in trading is like, if I would lose 4 in a row, my psychological aspect doesn't get influenced because of my back tests. I know this strategy works for me and it is good. So over here, I just took 1 win. So basically, 3 losses are covered. Losses are covered with this 1 win. After this situation, I just took this another setup, and overall I'm on the profit over here.
Okay.
And that's how I trade. That's what worked for me. Or like as I mentioned before, for like 1 month, I was every single day profitable, and my daily target is reaching $400 per day. And I did it for 1 month. Forward testing, I'm doing it on the back test. But what the problem is, when I sit in front of the charts, when I turn on the platform, I don't believe in myself. I'm getting distracted by all those things, by all those distractions or around the trading. Even if I'm doing it, even if I did it on the back test, even if I did it on the forward test, and I know I can do that. Somehow in my head, there's something like I'm gambling. Like it can't be that easy. It can't work. It can't work because even if I have data, even if I have this ICT knowledge stuff in my head, because it's getting me overwhelmed. Even if it worked, I don't believe in myself. And how to overcome that? Know what I mean?
I remember the first time I talked to you, I uploaded that video with you, and I told you immediately, for me, it was very clear that you more have a psychological thing, struggle, than trading itself. And the problem with psychological issues is they can be very, very complex. They can even go back to your youth, For example, again, I don't want to like delve into the psychology of the psychology itself, but I can imagine if you're like an insecure person, you're not going to press the button. You're only going to press the button when there is frustration, or when you are FOMOing, or when there is fear, So maybe you need to ask yourself some of these questions. So where is this coming from? This psychological barrier? Because you're explaining a model, but then you say, when you said platform, did you mean doing it with real money or a funded account? What did you mean when you said platform?
Yeah, I'm doing it with the funded account, and I know, like, I'm treating funded account as my own personal funds. Like I'm the person who respect the money. I'm the person who know the value of money. Maybe I'm putting too much value on the money, but in life, I'm not going with like, money is the most important factor. I respect people. I am Christian. I respect the God, and I can figure it out by myself, like how to overcome this stuff. Even if it works. Seriously, it works. I know it worked. I did it as we called. I didn't call you before because I wanted to have like 1 month of data, and I got this data, and it worked for me. It's super simple model. I know trading, no matter how analysis we will make, what the best setups are. It doesn't. I don't know how to say that in English, but markets are random. I figured it out. I literally spent a lot of. I've tested a lot of strategies, a lot of things, and I know most of those strategies, like, they work, of course, but they work for someone, and they didn't work for me. So that's why I built this my own model for me, and it's the best for me. But still, I got locked in my head, as I mentioned. Like, I don't know, maybe I don't believe in myself even. But when in real life, I'm opening as a person to you, like to a friend. But maybe it will help.
This is what I, while you were talking about this, I think it's good that you and I have a one-on-one session, because there are some things that you're saying. I think we need to tackle some other stuff first. I mean, it's not going to be like a therapy session or something, but we need to like really understand what are the barriers. There is a reason. Again, there's a reason why I don't know, where did I read? Yeah, in my channel, please read. I'm saying somewhere, I do not accept people with mental health issues or people who don't have an income. The reason I'm doing this is also to protect people, because if the psychology is a barrier to trade, you should not be trading. Yeah, or at least not for now. And so we first need to tackle that. And I rather do that in a one-on-one than with other people in the call. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
But I think if you're saying I have a model, I've back tested it, I think that's important. But I don't understand the model fully. I think what's important for what we do here in this Discord and on the channel is that we want traders to be successful. That's what we want. and it doesn't matter what kind of model you do. So are you saying that this, what you have here, do you believe in this model? Are you saying this works?
Yeah, it do because I even backtested for like I spent a lot of hours for backtesting. Even in the New Year day, I didn't want to party. I just was sitting in the backtesting. It worked.
Yeah. Okay, but let's try to DM each other, and let's find a one-on-one session, you know, with each other, and then I'm gonna give it for free for you. You don't have to pay for it, but and then we can talk about this because, like I said in our first one-on-one session, this was also the issue again. You know, the psychology part.
Yeah.
And I think what is your risk is that you're gonna keep trying to find new models, and you're going to make yourself crazy. So we need to have a one-on-one session where we try to figure out and understand what is really going on, and then work from there. That's my advice.
Yeah, I will be thankful.
Yeah.
You have the time, of course. I'm open for every help. Like
no problem.
I'm
There's no. I doing a lot of these things for free, you know. But you have to be sincere, you know. That's the only thing I'm asking, because I have another guy. Yesterday, I told him I'm not gonna like do free sessions with him because he does not work with the advice I'm giving. He keeps going to other models and stuff, and this is just a waste of time, you know. It's also my my time that's going to waste. Do you have other questions regarding trading? So not regarding psychology.
Yeah. So if I could ask for with your experience,
Yeah.
like because those things which I showed you,
yeah,
like with your experience, what do you think about this kind of trading model? Like I'm not saying about the psychological aspect, but based on your experience, if there's 1 minute trading, no matter what's the direction of the higher time frame, because for me we will never know where the market is going.
Yeah.
Is it good? Is it good with your experience?
It's really difficult for me because I believe there are millions way of trading. If you're saying I've backtested this and I'm in profit, I'm seeing I have more wins, then let it be that. Let's not give commentary on it, because if it works, it works. But if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But the only thing that I would say immediately to myself is, because I'm very used to, wait, I'm gonna, are you seeing these charts, guy? Oh no, it's locked. Yeah, oh no, you're gonna see it on YouTube. I'm gonna delete all the psychological things, and I'm just gonna upload this video. And on YouTube, you're gonna see that I have 8 charts open on one screen, and then 3 charts on my right screen. So when you ask me for feedback, the first thing that I would ask myself is, are you not blinded? You know, because you're only looking at one chart. That's what I would be asking. But again, you're saying it works, so why should we then, try to solve something that we don't need? Yeah, we don't need to solve. You're saying it works. Well, if it works, it works.
Yeah, but maybe that's the issue which I have. I don't believe in myself, and that's why I'm asking experienced people.
That's why you and I are gonna have a one-on-one session, because again, it was in the first session. I told you there is no point in like trading if you have psychological barriers, you know. So we need to talk about that. Yeah, but let's do that again. Let's do that in a one-on-one session. Yeah.
Okay.
Other people who have questions. Pax, did you fix your screen?
Okay. So what's the problem in my trading that I'm unable to take the exit entry? Like I can share these things. I just draw this line on support on 15-minute chart that multiple times this price hit on that on level line. So I know about that it will go because it will go up because it happened multiple times here.
Okay.
But when you see here on this where my mouse cursor is, the SL already got hunt. So this is the problem. If I take it here from here or something, and the price go a little bit down, then it goes up. So this
Okay.
is the problem may happen that when the price goes down and then I don't know where I can take the exit entry.
But what is the confirmation that you're looking for to enter?
Yeah, that's the problem, that I'm not actually understanding that which confirmation I should take it. But when I see that price is consolidation, I was pretty much sure that it will go up from here. But I exit which candle I should take the entry. That's the problem that I'm facing, that
Okay.
where I should take the entry.
Yeah. If you go to my screen, let me see, gold.
And I missed your part about the 4-hour candle New York section.
Yeah.
What did you say on earlier?
It's not a problem. I'm going to upload the 2 videos today. And in both videos, I'm going to explain them. The entire model is in the video, so don't worry. Let's focus on what you try to do, yeah? So you're saying, I don't know, I think you draw a line somewhere here. I think it was this line here.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
Yes.
In trading, if you go to my, wait, where's the remarks? I don't know, did I delete them? Let me just copy this. Yeah. So in trading, you have your own confluences, and then you have your confirmation. From what I understand, is you're basically saying this is going to be support, if I'm not mistaken?
Yes.
So you're saying the price is going to come here and then I'm going to go along. So this is not a confirmation. Yeah, you can use this as a confluence, but it's not a confirmation. A confirmation, and that's what I told the other guy that's in the call. For me, in my history of trying to understand price action, the only confirmation that I've ever seen in trading is this here. Yeah. So when there is a move, the price moves away from your confluence. Yeah. And the other thing that we're seeing here, if we're gonna like involve what's it called, retail trading, you might say this is a bear flag, yeah, or I don't know, like it's a flag. You see this, you see the pole here, and then it consolidates, goes down, then goes up. With all due respect, I don't know how people are trading this. I'm also not understanding it. But if you're going to use these models, this here, this line here, this consolidation, that's part of a bear flag or a flag, or I don't know what it's called, you still have to wait for confirmation. What is confirmation? That the price moves away. Yeah. And with all due respect, we're not really seeing that here, because we're seeing multiple candles that are forming this move. So we have 1, 2, 3 candles here. So you cannot really argue that the price wants to move away from here. How do we know that the price wants to move away from price? Is when you have a candle like this that is bigger than the previous candles. And we're not seeing that in your model.
Previous candle of which one?
Sorry?
Previous candle of which one? The exact previous one, or it should break all the previous candles?
So let's say so let's say you want to enter here. It does not matter. This is what a lot of ICT people believe. It has to take sell side, blah, blah, blah. This is all garbage. Don't believe in this shit. The only thing that matters for an entry model is the price needs to move away from it. So if this is your model, fine. Yeah, but there needs to be a confirmation. There is no confirmation here. So if you're going to do this, so my homework for you would be do this. Every day you're going to do this for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You're going to look for these things, but you're going to look for an impulsive move to the upside first. If there is no candle like this, there is no point for you to enter.
It should break all the previous candles high, right?
The ones that are small, these are not really small here, but I just want to give you an example of the candle has to look like this, you know? It has to be a big candle. Now, let me see, wait, let me go to the 15-second chart. You're not really seeing, I told the other guy in this call, for example, here as well, that the price is going up, but I'm not going to say you should have entered here because this candle is not really breaking these clusters of candles. Yeah.
Okay.
So your homework is this. So if you want to be in another call with me next week or in 2 weeks, so please do this for 2 weeks because otherwise I'm not going to accept the call. You have to do this for 2 weeks. Just use your model. Where was it? Gold. Just use the model, but you need to have confirmation. That's the only thing you need to add.
So I can take any time frame, 5 minutes, also 15 minutes, and see that candle.
I'm not a fan of the 15 minutes, 5 minutes, because why? You're gonna have big stop losses. Look, if you wanted to go long here, let's say you would participate in this move, which is not a confirmation, but let's say, look how big your stop loss is. Yeah? I'm a fan of the 15-second charts because, again, I'm going to upload a video later. You're going to see I'm basically entering here somewhere. I think it's here somewhere. And this is my stop loss. And you can have easy. You can have easy one-on-ones. That's what I'm saying, but you don't have to copy me. A lot of people want to copy me. Don't do that. Just work what I'm giving you here. And then if in 2 weeks you're saying it doesn't work, then you might want to change your model a bit. Yeah? But please, don't think that trading is just a mindset or a trick or a secret. This is where a lot of people make mistakes. If this is your model, I can help you perfect your model. Yeah. I don't want to go on too long, but the only thing that you need to add to your model is confirmation. That's like an impulsive move to the upside or downside.
And you say about the 4-hour candle in your session?
Because I'm already in a session for very long, I'm going to upload the video later. And then in 2 weeks or 3 weeks, you can come in a call with me. And if you have questions, you can ask me again, okay? Because otherwise this session is going to take too long now.
Okay.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm going to quit now because I have other things to do. And Rafal, if we're going to DM each other, and then we're going to do one-on-one session about these other things.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah. Okay, hey guys, good luck. Have a good day, good trading. And I see you maybe in 1 week or 2 weeks, okay?
Thank you very much for your time.
No problem, man. Have a good day, guys. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.